Hey guys, Real 111T. Just going to do a quick video here to talk about this little winter cold weather cook set that I put together. Um, I've had the stove for a long time and I've used it on a lot of trips. The cook set is the new addition. I had originally thought I was going to go with the MSR Alpine cook set for this, but I've decided to switch to this USGI Mountain cook set, and I've made a couple modifications to it, and I'll let you see what those are here in a second. But the idea or the philosophy of use for this kit would be cold weather, basically any situation where you might have to melt snow, because I think that's really where this kit is going to sort of excel. So let me open it up here and you'll kind of see what we got going. So here we have everything laid out. Everything that you see here was in that previous shot. Basically we've got the stove, okay, that's the fuel bottle. This stove is also compatible with butane, although I probably would not recommend even the more modern blends of butane for extreme cold weather use. U.S. Antarctic program pretty much is in favor of liquid fuel, and I agree with them. You know, it's the most reliable. I've got Coleman fuel, which is probably your best option for performance as opposed to, you know, expense or whatever. I like kerosene. This stove will operate just fine on either one. Okay. In warm weather I could switch to butane if I wanted something a little bit easier to do. And then the pot set, Mountain pot set. There's a couple of these pots here. This is the smaller one. It's fairly decent size. I don't have an exact volume, but I have used these a few times now. You know, you might have noticed in a previous video where I just did basically an unboxing. They have the bail handles, which can be useful. I've found bail handles to be a little bit finicky with a stove, so I've added an a la camp pot lifter. So that is good. And one of the nice things about the a la camp one, if you look here, get it focused. Is it focusing there? Can't really tell. There we are. Okay, so you notice these little hooks, which are bail hooks if I wanted to use them as bail hooks. But over a stove, this is nice and controllable. Okay, so you got the two pots. They're aluminum, and I'm a big stainless steel fan, but realistically for melting snow or light cooking, aluminum is pretty decent. And I've used these and I've scrubbed them, and it's decent quality aluminum. It's not super heavyweight, but it's by no means ultra lightweight aluminum either. And then there's a decent sized stainless steel fry pan. It was one of the nice things that I like about this set, that it's interesting you don't see in the consumer sets, is that you've got two different materials here. You know, stainless steel is kind of what you want for a frying pan, because if anything's going to get scorched, it's going to get done in the frying pan, and then you're going to be able to vigorously clean it. For that, I've included a stainless steel scrubby. This is a new one, but I have used the one that we have in our kitchen sink on both the aluminum and the stainless steel, and it works fine, and it cleans up really nice. Okay, one of the reasons that I like this, okay, I mean this wouldn't be a solo kit by any means, but one of the reasons I like this for 2 or more people in really cold weather is that everything packs inside it, especially the pump, which I had recently. I had some issues with the ergo pumps. If you remove this from your bottle and let it air out and then put it in the plastic bag, you won't get any fuel residue in your pots. Okay, and I tested that, and it works really great. The Coleman fuel will evaporate quickly. Even in cold conditions, it'll evaporate quickly. So that keeps the pump protected. Okay, it's a pretty rugged pump, but as I said, I had some issues with one of mine, and Primus took care of it. So, um, so yeah, and I've added one of these multi-panel kind of windscreens. It's a little bit heavier, but it stakes into the ground, and it's a little bit more sturdy than the foil, the aluminum foil ones. Um, so yeah, that's it's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys an overview. I haven't had this out in the field. I hope to soon, but I have done some extensive at-home testing with it, let's say, and it's really performed. The only other thing that I'm going to mention, I don't know if I mentioned this before, I've got a service kit here that has some jets in it, and I'm going to add to this a couple more leather washers for the pump, just in case I was out in the field. I've got in my stove kit, I've got plenty of washers for this pump, so I'll just add a couple more to that. And there's the additional jets, and I don't know if you probably noticed, but inside here, one of the things I always get confused about is the diameter of the jet for the different fuels. So this way, and it's written right on the jet. There's numbers to tell you the diameter of the jet. And then got Light My Fire Spork. I've switched exclusively to the titanium versions of this because every single one of the Lexan versions has catastrophically failed, just broken right in half right here. And it's a little bit better than useless in that state, but I don't expect that to happen with the titanium one. So for mainline backpacking gear, I don't mind spending that much money. For my emergency kits, I usually just put a spoon in there, a stainless steel spoon from Walmart. They're like 20 cents. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a look-see at this. I've done a size comparison with the Czech kit, which the Czech kit is an excellent size for a solo kit, but this is going to be a good cold weather kit. I could melt snow. I could cook up some breakfast. Definitely heat water for dehydrated meals. But yeah, and I think that's really one of the main ideas behind this Cookset as a quote mountain cookset is that it's really designed as a boiler. So yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna have some more videos, hopefully regarding this stove in the near future. So thanks for watching.